1 2 1 2. Love you, Divine Tarot, and you. Happy birthday to Aries, bless Aries. Happy birthday to Aries, sexy Aries. Oh, happy birthday to all of our lovely, handsome, and sexy, and don't forget, intelligent and quick to pop off Aries. Happy birthday is for you and only you, Aries. Yes, it's all about what you guys and how you guys do what you do. My goodness, today is Sunday, the fun day, the day away from what? Monday, S-U-N. Some of you guys are starting something up. Some of you guys are starting something. Or some of you guys are, I don't know why I'm getting, well, I know why I'm getting, because I was looking at your read, but I'm going to shut up. But S-U-N, I'm going to look for S-U-N right now. I don't know what's going on, but the higher realms got me doing, and you guys are approved for something that's going to bring you to a level of success. A lot of you guys are approved because that April is APR, but your sun is like, it's a situation that you guys understand now. Okay, so it's something that simple. Yeah, it's just a situation that you guys understand now. You know how it's better to be understood. You know, it's better to understand than to be understood. Some of you guys is SUN because it's a situation that you understand now, and you guys are proof. You know, and you need to be overstand and stand, because the acronym, you know, the abbreviation for April is APR here, and it is, you guys are approved. Yeah, you guys are approved is what I'm seeing here. And and because you have that sun as abbreviation for Sunday, you guys are approved, you know, in a big way. You okay? Yeah, you're going to be like a kid in a candy store. So it's something that's really moving you guys towards success. You know, you fought real long and hard for this is what I see here. Yeah. So you guys have a whole new beginning that's up and coming here. You guys, you do a lot of positive movement, is what I see. Because I'm doing your read in the PM, so the higher realms told me, you know, prayer, meditation, or positive movement is what that stands for. The AM stands for Ascended Masters Times with you guys. A lot of you guys, if you find yourself waking up 3:30, and some of you guys did this morning, something about 3:30 this morning for you guys. Yeah, but if you find yourself waking up at 3:30 in the morning, okay, or 2:30, you know those wee hours where you're like, wait a minute, now what happened? It's really your Ascended Masters times with you. Some of you guys are not familiar with where you get your epiphanies from. Well, they come from the higher realms, and they come from your Ascended Masters and your angels and your guides, and the best time to get them in you guys is when they wake you up around that time. So it's time to be still, you know what I mean, and listen, as you know, because he who has the ear, right, let him or her hear what, you know, your guides or your gods or God is saying to you, your spirit is saying unto you, or your higher self could be waking you guys up. But that's Ascended Masters time, you know, for you guys in the morning. So realize that it's just, you know, not the bathroom break or the water in the morning. It's really Your ascended master is trying to communicate with you guys and give you something that will definitely ensure that you elevate, because that's what you're here for. You guys, please be aware that you are a mass key component to this whole divine plan on this beautiful divine planet. All right, the higher realm said that word could be no other word than planet. Okay, yes, the higher realm said he made that word that way so that you guys will know that you know that you know that you are planned. I can't make it up. I'm getting some downloads from you guys, from your energy. Okay, and bear with me a second. Yeah, so the higher realm said that you will know that you're a part, you're a mass key component to this whole divine plan. All right, and the last two letters to that word ET, is ET, planet is ET, and you guys have been connected to that spiritual energy, and the ET stands for till the end of our time, or the end of this earth's timeline. But the bottom line is the ET that you guys are tethered to is that executing low vibe energy and transmuting it into high vibe energy. And a lot of you guys have been doing it all throughout your lifetime without even knowing that that's your exact synergy. Some of you guys, is something about some M&Ms. It was like I don't know. I'm seeing somebody, get ready to get in a fight over M&Ms. I'm seeing you guys, my goodness, Aries. Second Aries in a classroom. I'm seeing you guys, I'm picturing you guys in a classroom. Some of you guys, this was 4th grade, 4th, 5th, for some of you guys, 4th, 5th grade. Some of you guys went to the other school where they don't have the grades, Montessori. And I'm seeing like 4th, 5th type of energy. But you guys are in class, and something about some M&Ms where, you guys had to, I'm hearing settle the score, meaning a fight, like fight over some M&Ms, something about the M&Ms. And oh my goodness, Aries, this is in your pan memory for some reason. I'm hearing pan memory. It's in your pan memory. Okay, so the higher realm said that pan is like your purest energy. It's like your purest time energy, like when your energy was like pure. So it's a pure absent type of energy that, I don't know, the higher realms are saying pan energy. That's not with you anymore. Okay. However, it's significant. So you guys, you're not stuck on it or anything like that, but it did happen. It was something with the M&Ms, and you guys really made a difference in that, and you made your classroom and others recognize, the meaning of high vibes. You guys stopped the whole fight. Some of you guys really did, how do you say, well, you guys did, I don't want to just say share, but you guys broke it down, so it would be so clear. Some of you guys took some over here, put some over here. You guys did like math with those M&Ms so that everybody can be, happy is what I see. But that's significant. But that's just to show you guys that you have been practicing, and just so you guys can remember and recollect and realize that you have been walking the walk and not just talking the talk. So you guys are part of that ET for sure, because you have been executing low vibe energy and transmuting it into high vibe energy. And it goes back even to 4th grade. Third grade, it was about some pom-poms or something like that is what I heard. So you guys would like, I'm hearing, this is for specific Aries, the energy is strong. It's like, you could say, what's it? What is it? It's weird. It's like my past life. What was that in my past life? And that wasn't where I was going with this. So you guys, I need you to realize that I will pull a past life for you if you would like that, and because I'm hearing you guys would like that. Now this is not for major, but it's the energy is very strong. Some of you guys really need to know something in regards to your past life, so I'll do that for you guys as well. But that's not the read, no, so don't stop there, you guys. I'm just gonna recognize the energy that is coming through. So you guys are a vast part of this whole divine plan, and great job, Aries, because the higher realms want you guys to know that life is not a competition. It's our soul's mission, and along this soul's mission, the higher realms have employed something and instilled something inside of you, and that is called your intuition. And I'm gonna tell you, Aries, if you trust your intuition, you can begin to see without sight. All right? I can't make that up. So the higher realms have employed that intuition inside of you that keeps you spiritually tethered to this beautiful thing called a spiritual GPS. And that GPS stands for the gods or your guides pointing you to the next step of origin. And that acronym for STEP is STEP, which means a solution to every problem. Now, granted, you guys must really take note that a problem is something that you create. Situations are things that simply happen. You hear me? Okay, so if you're not part of the solution, then you must be the problem. You heard me in every way. I can't make that up. So, in other words, you guys were born like a 9mm fully loaded, but not really knowing which way to shoot. All right, so the higher realms have designed something called numbers, signs, and synchronicities so you guys can identify your spiritual route. Now, your numbers, signs, and synchronicities has a lot to do with your birth date, expiration date, and all the little DNA codes in your body. You hear me? Okay, in every way. I'm getting other downloads. Yeah. Okay. So the higher realms would like for you to know about your numbers, signs, and synchronicities in every way, which is your 4-6 here. Some of you guys do have that mo. Okay, it's a mo. What I'm seeing on some of you guys on your neck. Okay, some of you guys it's your lower neck. Okay, some of you guys it's on your neck but near your ear for some of you guys. Okay, I don't know why they want me to say this. It's some you know how people are. They're like, if you're you, this is what I need you to do, and it's like those energies are coming out. I don't know what's going on with that, but oh well. Yeah. And so Aries, your birthright number is 4-6. Okay, 4-6. Now that number 4, the higher realms, when his higher realms speak to you through your birthright number 4, the higher realms are saying that number 4 is never to be ignored in the spiritual world or the spiritual realm. It means that the angels are sending you guys everything that you need from 4 corners of the world, 4 seasons of the earth, 4 elements of the earth, even down to 4 legs on a table, just to keep you guys secure and stable. I can't make it up. So a lot of you guys do have that favorite table. And nobody can touch. Did you mess with my table? It may be in your office, but you don't realize it, but it's your table. You might say your office, but it's your table. Because you don't want anybody going in that drawer, you want in this drawer, you want that. That type of thing is what I'm getting. Now, a lot of you guys need to know that you have all of these blessings of 4. Some of you guys, you named your kids 4-letter names, don't even know why. Some of you guys named your pet 4-letter names, don't even know why. All right, some of you guys got 4 tattoos, don't even know why. Okay, it goes on. So, a lot of you guys, you love to get in those 4 wheels. You don't have to have your own 4 wheels, but you love to ride. Just ride, you know what I mean? That is because you have blessings of 4. A lot of you guys, I don't know, some of you guys really did do this, and those of you who had kept kids, it's like you kiss your child 4 times on the forehead and don't even know why. And I know that's significant for a very few of you. It's coming through, okay? All right, so this number 4, man, it goes deep. You guys have blessings of 4, so remember that in every way. And this number 6, you guys, I have to do that again. No, because the 4 is left of the 6, so the higher realms want you guys to know that 4 from 6 equals the number 2. So the higher realms would like for you to know, Aries, through that number 2, that you guys are highly favored, okay? I can't make it up in any way. That number 2, when the higher realms are speaking to you through your birthright number 2, the higher realms is saying, you better look to the left of you, because the higher realms ain't playing. Some of you guys are left-handed. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys were born left-handed, but they made you right-handed, blah, blah, blah. But the bottom line is you have lefty going on. Because of that number 2, the higher realms is talking to you. The higher realms highly favor you with that number 2. Okay? And the higher realms are saying that in every way. And higher realms said, if you need to know, all you have to do is look in that mirror at you. You will see everything on your body that equate of that number 2. You got 2 feet, 1, 2. You got 2 legs, 1, 2. You got 2 arms, 1, 2. And you got 2 eyes. And they're both the same size. Go ahead, Aries. What it do? What it do? My goodness, it's all about you. The higher realm said, as sure as it takes 2 hands to form a prayer, just know that whatever you're praying for, Aries, will always be there. I can't make it up. Now, that number 6 birthright, the higher realms is telling you through your number 6 to please expect nothing less than the best from your lifetime here. Because the higher realms always equate that number 6 with a perfect energy. All right, perfect. It has so many frequencies, though. It has so much going on in that number 6. The higher realms are saying that you will persevere as long as you do not get distracted. Now, the higher realms told me through my meditation again that distractions are sent simply to dis your actions. All right? Yeah. So neither look nor to the left, to the right, you guys. You will persevere. And that's powerful. That's a powerful birthright. Now, the most powerful of them all is your 4 plus 6, which equals the number 10. Now, this is profound. All right. Again, all right. You guys have some profound energy going on. But that 10 is double digits, right? So you have 1 and 0. Now, the number 1 was never incorporated to be a number at all in ancient times. Why? Because numbers are meant to be plural, Aries. Numbers were meant to be plural. So that number 1 represented God, the beginning, Alpha. All right? So a lot of you guys need to know that you guys are whole alpha males and alpha females. But some of you guys, you need to recognize, okay? In every way. Why? Because a lot of people will never in a whole lifetime equate to use their alpha brain state. Okay? That's important to know. Now, that 0 means Omega. Okay, so you got Alpha and Omega. Now, you remember I told you guys the ET stand for the end of time? So you got Omega, the end. That's God again. So you have God, the Omega. So you guys have God. Now, I can't make this up. Now, this is not a religious channel at all, you know what I'm saying? Because, I really want everyone to be who they are when they come to this channel, you know what I'm saying? Because there's no big eyes or little U's. We all in the same boat, riding the same rough seas. And a lot of people get spirituality mixed up with, religion, and that's okay. And then some people get it mixed up with something of low vibe, and I don't get that. But the bottom line is, I guess, they could, but spiritual all is for everyone. The spirit has no sex, no age, or no color. And usually spirituality is formed when, I'm going to give you a poem about spirituality to sum it up. I sought my soul, but my soul I could not seek. I sought my God, but my God eluded me. I sought my brother and found all three. So it's like the spirituality that I speak of is about, that unity, because a lot of people, out here, and they do things, they say things, they do whatever. Okay, that's fine. But the religious person, they have that relationship that they really, hold on to, and their relationship is with the unseen. All right, but I've seen it in numerous of times that they treat what they see different than what they don't see. So in other words, I, more appreciate spirituality because it's how I treat my brothers and my sisters, in which I do see. You see, that's as simple as it can be for me. Now, that's just for me. This is not up for debate. I'm not trying to, anything like that. But the bottom line is that really is how simple I keep it. And I'm going to tell you another story, and then I'm going to close with that. Spirituality is for some people who've been the HE double hockey sticks and back. Religion is for people who are not trying to go to see HE double hockey sticks ever. Okay? Let's put it in that way. Okay? Did I start out on butter and give you some butter? Okay. No, indeed, it's sweet. So you guys are the number 10 birthright, which is so profound. Like I said, the higher realms is with you from the beginning to the end, and that is huge. Now I see why the higher realms, when the higher realms speak through that number 10, the higher realms is telling you right now to move forward with confidence, because you have it within. Okay, it's not a game. 1-0, that's unique. That's even in our DNA code. So you guys got to know that you are special. Now, I see why the first card that came out was envy. So you guys, somebody envy you guys. They are it's a Leo here too. And you guys could put it where you do. Because I say, who is that? It's like it's a Leo. It could be a fire sign as well. But I'm getting Leo, strong Leo energy. This Leo is envious, and they really resent. They feel like, they really resent, because they know they know they are no competition for you. So that's why they're very discontent. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying right here. And you guys, they have to people please when you guys just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? These people out here running around trying to people please. And some of you guys, maybe you try to put a Band-Aid on it. You try to people please a little bit. You know what I mean? Towards them, just to help them out. But the bottom line is, these people are envious and jealous, and they feel like they have to go over and above when all you have to do is be yourself, Aries. You keep it real simple. You keep it real basic. You don't do no people pleasing. You stand for something, because you realize you stand for something, or you fall for anything. So I see somebody very envious over here, and it's a Leo, and they're very envious of you. They're very resentful of you, because they know they are no competition for you, because you don't have to people please. You just be yourself. You're so basic. And they look at you like, you're so basic. Ew. I don't know what you I don't know what you do, but you're so basic. My goodness. And they be stressed out when they see you guys, with the shmoney, okay? With the shmoney. When they see you guys not having to worry about shmoney. You know what I mean? Because you guys have all of these blessings. Yeah. Because some of you guys, see, a lot of you guys, even if you're not in this weird state, but they are, you know what I'm saying? And they wish to have you in this type of energy where you always worried about money, where you got a headache, where you stress, where you guys know that you're blessed. I'm gonna tell you, it's showing me right now, financially, clouds in our lives are sent many a times just to bring showers of blessings. And that's what happened to you guys. You guys are showered with blessings, all right, of shmoney, okay? And that's what's really causing these people to worry and feel this type of way with you guys. You guys almost give them a migraine because they can't compete even with your shmoney. What? Get out of here. It stressed them out. That's why they so... Anyway, they sabotaging, so I'm not even going to get it. And this is somebody... Oh, yeah. This is somebody in your personal space. This is somebody like a loved one or somebody who you loved on, you guys. I can't make it up. Yeah. So this is like you guys know who they are. This Leo is very, very close. You guys let them in. You play them really, really, really close here, okay? And they don't have a clue that, see, you guys, this is interesting. Aries, I'm seeing this as being love. This is like love spelled backwards. This is not actually love, Maybe you guys... I'm getting love spelled backwards here. And you guys know that sounds like evil. Right? Yeah. So, yeah, because a lot of questions are unanswered. A lot of things, a lot of, constant, trying to reflect on what is it that I like about this person. Is this person a waste? So you guys, I'm seeing this person be a low vibe energy. I don't like using that word, but anyway, it is what it is. It's coming out, some type of narcissist, okay? Yeah. They feel like they're a failure in work and love and everything. That's why they're so envious. That's why they're so stressed. That's why they're over drinking. That's why they're doing all this, that, and the third. And that's why you guys need to know that at this point it is evil, because, yeah. And it hurts because they try to act like their position is on high, like they have this high position at work or something like that, or they try to come off as prestige. And it's crazy because it's like their image. So in other words, you guys, this is a dressed up garbage can, and I'm gonna tell you, Aries, if they don't project the image, they wouldn't have to protect one. So it's time for this person to drop the rock for sure. I'm hearing you guys may work with this person. Yeah. You guys may work together on some projects or something like that. Yeah. Wow, they try to keep up with you by projecting the image here. Like I said, that's weird. Yeah, it hurts because it's like... It's that ego, you know what I'm saying? And they say the ego is ego, easing God out. Let me see what this is saying. Wow. Wow. Aries, you know, it's weird because you guys already know that this is bad. This is not good company for you guys. You guys already know. So I can't even make it up. You guys know how it is when you hang around certain groups of people or certain person. I don't care if it's a certain family. I had to restart, Aries. You guys know how it is when you hang around a certain person, a certain individual person, a certain group. Even it could be a family member. It could be certain anything. You guys know what type of energy that it brings. If you be around this person, you already know you're going to be unhappy and sad. And this person will always be complaining about this, that, and the third. And then when you come over here, you know we're going to be laughing like out on the way. We're going to be so happy. You guys already know what you're getting. And you guys already know what it gives you. The type of energy that it gives you. This person rubs off on you. You know, this type of energy. Ouch. Yeah. And that's crazy because, oh my goodness, yeah. So that's like, okay, so you have one person here fully established in, you know what I'm saying? They got their house, they got their car, they got their mindset, they got their food in their refrigerator, they got their life going because that's what they choose to do, you know, have their life going. And then you have the other person here that always, and I mean always, seems not to be very clear with what they're doing. And they do not adhere to their own responsibilities. So that ego is taking over. Anyway, this person is a heavy drinker. So bottom line is, I don't know if that... So this person is a heavy drinker and they're not really focusing on something. So they're trying to drown some sorrows, and I don't know what they have to deal with, but it sounds like, you know, a couple of trips where they can sit down and get some assistance there. Major assistance. That's what it sounds like to me. Yeah. Yeah, because they're very arrogant and they very insecure about the situation. So Aries, it's like it's time for you to decline this individual. I mean, I'm not seeing anything good. The last message is, yeah, they want to apologize to you for everything that they do not do and the things that they do. You know what I'm saying? So that's like a double. Now, you know how somebody can apologize to you because you know they did something, but this person has to apologize for real because they did something and things they don't do. So what kind of stuff is that? They don't even know what the apology. So the bottom line is that's a lot. Aries, I'm seeing you guys need to recognize it's a suggestion here when it comes to them and they're apologizing. You know what I mean? It's a suggestion here for you guys. And the suggestion is for you guys to recognize that it's time to make a decision. Okay, the higher realms want me to tell you about those 3 frogs on the log. So this must be some also type of third party energy here, which I see clear. Some of you guys, it's a 4-part energy. That's why it's a lot of stuff going on here. Wow. Yeah. So that makes sense. You know, somebody's not responsible because they're not actually committed, and evil means they have not evolved yet. You guys have fully, you know, you guys are at that emotional state, Aries, and that's so beautiful for you to equate. But what I'm seeing here is the 3 frogs on the log. Story goes like this. It was 3 frogs sitting on a log, Aries. You hear me? Picture 3 frogs sitting on a log and making all that noise. Sitting on a log. And one frog decided to jump. How many frogs are now left on the log? I'm going to give you a second or two. If you said 3 frogs, you're correct. 3 frogs are still left on that log. Why? Because one only decided to jump. So it looks like to me, Aries, the higher realms is saying, ooh, you only deciding to jump out of this. You know what I'm saying? You only made a decision. You guys are not making moves. You know what I'm saying? And that's just like procrastination. It's just like masturbation, because you can only bunk yourself. Yeah, because you ever get into something and you're like, hold up, why did I argue? I did that to myself. I didn't even have to go there. I didn't even have to do that. You know what I mean? And then you realize you did it to yourself. So that's what's happening here. And don't ever forget yourself is your wealth. So it's time. It's time, Aries. It's time. Now, Aries, what we're going to do is we're going to close out with you guys. Please repeat after me so we can cleanse your energy. I cancel, clear, and delete any negative energies I've picked up subconsciously or consciously in this 3D lifetime and in this 3D realm. I revoke all negative energetic permissions, agreements, or consents that I've entered into in this 3D lifetime and in this 3D realm. I now cut all negative attachments and free myself from everything that is negatively affecting me wholeheartedly in this 3D realm and in this 3D lifetime. Yeah. Great job, Aries. This is where we must part ways. If life lasts and death pass, you will see or hear me again. Until then, Paulay, peace be unto you and within one.